Good morning. I'm here with Marty Mattner, Senior Coach of the Sturt Footy Club, just to do a review from round 17. Just quickly on the reserves. The reserves went down to South Adelaide. We played at Noarlunga in the Saturday morning. We ended up having a really good win. We started very slowly in the first half. South were up and about and all over us, certainly winning a lot of that contested battle and clearance battle, but we were able to turn that around at half time, which was great. We didn't actually kick a goal in the first half, but managed to kick 5 goals in the third quarter to really set the tone from there. Nick Sadler was excellent in a wing half-back role, super clean on a pretty wet day. Charlie Molan gave us some great clearance work and tackle work as well in the clinches, was really good. Another midfielder, Angus Anderson, had 12 tackles and really got us going in the second half. Ned Walter down back again was super, and Will Spain, who was acting captain on the day, was excellent as well, who had 12 tackles, I believe, on the day. First game was in Ryan Turner, which was great, and Tyler Bourneman came up from the under-18s to play as well, and he was good. So trademark player of the day was Chris Howard, so good result for the reserves, which are in second place at the moment. Would just like to put a few questions to Marty now. These are from supporters that they've emailed through. First one from Mary in Kings Park. Marty, thank you for coaching the team to secure the top 3 spot with one more minor round game to go. Are you doing anything different at training to prepare for finals?
I guess not different in terms of the drills we're doing. We have been training at different venues to get off Unley Oval probably over the last month, which I think's helped being able to get on a bit more consistent deck. I mean, it's been a bit muddy here at Unley Oval, so that's been a good thing. That's probably something we have changed. Other than that, everything else is pretty similar to what we will be doing throughout the whole season and what we'll keep doing through finals in terms of the training program and structure. And hopefully, playing finals, we do get an opportunity to maybe train on Adelaide Oval, which is always nice. And that is a little, I guess, boost for the playing group and the boys who enjoy getting there.
Yep, excellent. Neil from Clarence Gardens says, a lot of the supporters don't understand why the team doesn't go long and direct.
It's an interesting conversation because I feel like that always comes up when we lose. But when we win and we control the ball, which is the way we want to play, we don't really have those issues. So I guess it is something that, again, we're still working on in terms of our offence, but I think people can see the way we want to play and the brand of footy we want to play. And when we do execute that well, we can score and we play well and we can also stop the opposition. So it is a fine line, but also too, I think when we're playing our best footy, we're able to score, we're able to defend, we're able to win the contest and do all those things, and we play good footy. So, as I said, offence we're always working on, but I think our game style is a kick mark style and a contested style, and people understand that, and we do showcase that.
Yep. Stephen from Blackwood asks, we like Connor McFadden forward, but does this cause problems for our defence? How do you plan to use him in finals?
So Connor went forward for a quarter against Centrals, and then he played full game forward, looked good, and as a junior was a forward, so that's sort of the other thing why we've sort of done that. It does, I guess, create not a problem or an issue, but it does create, I guess, a selection thing down back. Zach Becker's come in the last couple of weeks and been really good down there. So we've got Charlie Fry returning over the next few weeks, or this week from injury, after being out for a few weeks. We've also got Liam Puncher, who's played league football this year as well. So I guess we do have the flexibility of a couple other players to come in there. But we will see, I guess, over the next week where Connor plays and what that looks like moving into finals.
Okay. And Chris from Mount Barker asks, pretty disappointed with the weekend result and wondering why we can't show more ruthlessness. We had them on toast and let a depleted team run over us in the last quarter.
Yeah, it was Chris. It was disappointing, frustrating. I know they were depleted in terms of their team. They had a few outs, but in terms of the quality of players they've had a lot of players who played AFL footy this year, and again, we understand the AFL clubs are probably going to be a bit fitter and a bit stronger and better skilled, which we understand as well. I guess the ruthlessness that comes in from we're still building that and working on that. It's always a work in progress, those sides of things. But I thought on the weekend we had chances in the last quarter to probably stick some tackles. I think that was probably the main one, just tackles we missed and some vital one-on-ones we lost, which we were winning earlier in the game. We didn't quite execute that well enough late.
And Adriana from Salisbury East asked, do you have the final say in selection, or is it a group decision? With some players coming back, how difficult will selection be for the finals?
Yeah, to answer, I guess, the first part, it is a group decision, but I also then have the final say as the senior coach. So if we sort of split on a player, or we split on the direction of selection we want to go, then it sort of comes down to, I guess, my final say. But in terms of over the next few weeks, yeah, it's going to be interesting and tough. I think we'll have 4 or 5 returning this week, as in Dakin was managed on the weekend. Pat Wilson has been managed the last couple of weeks. He'll come back into selection. We've got Sam Brewer, Charlie Fryer, Blake Tarbe, Blake Fidge, to name a few. So hopefully all those players get through this week and are available, and then that'll be nice to have them play one game before the final series. But it is a nice position to be in, where we can, as you said, we can manage a few players in the last few weeks, but have them ready for the last game and finals.
Excellent. Thanks, Marty. That's it from us. Looking forward to seeing you at the footy. We play North Adelaide at Prospect Oval this coming Saturday in the last minor round game of the season. Thank you.